30, Governor Jared Polis only has about 3 days left to sign or veto bills passed this legislative session. Now, one bill in limbo could impact the way elections in Colorado take place in the future.
Yeah, dueling groups now calling for the governor to sign it or shelf it. Fox 31 political reporter Gabrielle Franklin explains the controversy.
Yeah, ranked choice could become the method of voting for Coloradans in the future. But if that happens, some state lawmakers and county clerks are hoping that an amendment to a bill could slow the process of it rolling out.
People are really hungry for a change, and people really would like more choices on the ballot, and they like to be free to vote their values. So there's a lot of support for this.
Linda Templin is talking about ranked choice voting, the method to rank candidates in order of preference. It could be coming to Colorado this fall if voters approve it on the November ballot.
It's so easy. You just say who you love, who you like, and who you can live with. That's it. So instead of feeling like you have to vote one way or the other to avoid wasting your vote on maybe a third-party candidate, you don't have to do that. Everyone is free to vote their values.
Templin's group Ranked Choice Voting for Colorado isn't bringing the ballot initiative, but they believe a late-hour amendment added to an election bill at the Capitol was passed to slow the potential implementation of ranked choice voting across the state.
So if this goes into law, we'll need to enact it in over 12 municipalities and run a study of different types of voters within those municipalities. This is entirely possible. There are many municipalities with strong interests. There are even more that have already adopted ranked choice that haven't implemented it yet.
Templin says Larimer and Denver are among those counties. Under the bill, the Secretary of State would also have to write a report on how ranked choice voting performed in those test counties. The Colorado County Clerks Association said in a statement, this report is vitally important as county clerks do not want to make a large-scale change to our nationally recognized election model without first understanding the impact. Templin's group and others are asking the governor to avoid all the extra steps by vetoing the bill.
Yes, we would like the governor to veto this measure, and we only have a short window for that to happen. So if people could give a call to the governor and let him know that you'd like his support, that would be great.
And we did reach out to the governor just to see whether he was thinking about signing or vetoing this law. His office would only tell us that right now he is reviewing the final version of this bill. He has until Friday to decide either way. Reporting outside the state capitol, Gabrielle Franklin, Fox 31.
All right, Gabrielle, thank you.